this the rest of the way up. It is off-center, Dylan. Alright, I'm going to try this again. What happened was we had this thing on we're having it on the gravel, so it's not perfectly level. And so if you don't, like I said, if you don't crank it up in unison, it'll lock up on us. And on top of that, there's no light, so it's real light. The stands won't go where it wants to go. So we're going to go ahead and do this again now. Now, one thing we did add is you can see how it says stop. Well, actually, it's kind of hard to see, so, but what we've done is I took it and spray painted neon orange on it. That way, people would know to stop, because if you have somebody else helping, you know, and they're not paying attention to that, or you're just cranking away, that could be a problem. So I did spray paint the stop on there, the neon, because if you go any further, you really lose a lot of your strength. And I think this is 10 feet, so it's it's actually up there. We're actually going to get a measuring tape and see what this is. Also, too, there's, like I said, the pin. You take the pin, you can just shove the pin right through there, just like so, and take your quarter pin, put this down through here, just like that. And then that way you have a solid lock. It's not coming off. Somebody's not going to walk by and grab it. Cables won't accidentally pull it out. And on top of that, we just drop this back down, like that, and then you can lock it, and it's got a nice braking system. It's not the kind of brake that you see with the pin. It just goes inside of it. It actually has a shoe on it to stop it. Like I said, this system here, I think it's cost me about 200. Was it 250?
220.
I think it was about 220 including shipping. So it was a great buy. We really liked it. It's from bobsamerica.com. Check them out. They got a great line of products. They have this is the Optima truss setup, crank truss. 2 stands. It came with two 5-foot sections and 2 T-bars. I think the T-bars are 4 foot long. So it's really a great system. And what we're going to try to show you some weight. I actually got this lawnmower over there. We're going to hook up to here and crank it up and do some weight testing on it, because I really want to put this thing out. I had some lights on it. I had 2 mushrooms, 2 4 chase bars, a Gobo Mix 2, Obsession, and we had the dimmer packs for the DMX, and cables, power bar, and we also had 4 parts 38 cans on it. So we're going to show you this here in a minute. We're going to drop it back down and actually show you if it's going to lift this. So, all right, here's the lawnmower. We got it attached up there, the handle. So this is the first time. We've never tried this before, so we're crossing our fingers to see how well we can do this. Oh, there you go. And notice I'm just using 2 fingers for this. I'm going to get caught up. Alright, stopped. I'm going to go ahead and pin this. Now, one thing I would recommend is you make sure you use the pin. Take advantage of them, because they will save you. But here's so we're going to pin this. And what I would also recommend you doing is you drop it back down to where that's in, and then just let it sit on the pin. Use the weight of the pin to do that, so you don't have to use your cable weight, because you never know what can happen with that. Tighten that down. That just keeps it from turning. Another thing, too, I don't know if you can see, this is a groove that goes up through here. Keep it lined up with this, because what happens, that cable goes down and it lifts it up from the bottom. So if this is off, that pipe's going to be in there, and it's going to screw up your system, and it's not going to crank very well. Well, not a bit of problem with it. This is probably about 40 pounds, if anything. I don't think it's very much. It's an old lawnmower, so it's not too bad. It's hooked up there. So, but yeah, I mean, that shows you the durability. And this is also with 15-foot of truss. I mean, they rate these for 300 pounds.
They can do much more.
And I would say they could do much more, but I don't know if you're going to be putting 300 pounds on there, because that's quite a bit of weight if you come to think about it in lighting, especially in today's lighting. Maybe if you're using like a bunch of old par 56s, which they're doing away to Bob's. But this is this. And also, too, once you guys stay tuned, keep looking on my channel because I'm going to start throwing some stuff. I use a lot of older equipment. I like I'm more of a vintage person. So I got some of the older vintage equipment. I got 2 Sherman Vegas 18-inch subs, 2 V36 full-range cabinets, 2 SP3s, an old CS 800 amp, an old CS 400 amp, which needs to be repaired, an old artboard. It's a 16 by 4, I think. So I'll